Alright, welcome back everybody. I got another review, a new product, and I know this ain't going to be for everybody, but I'm sure some people will find this interesting. So here we got the Lumenshooter blacklight. Now this is a filtered blacklight, and it emits blacklight in the 365 nanometer range, and it's a pretty nice little kit. You get a USB 18650 battery charger, you get their 18650 battery, 2600 milliamps. Okay, you get the light with filter. And let me give you a little look at the box. The box is nothing special. You know, there ain't much on this box. I got it off Amazon. So that's it for the box. The instructions are pretty not much to them. But I'm going to go ahead and give you a look at the instructions. You can go ahead and pause and read that if you so wish. Okay. That's pretty much it for the instructions. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks here. The reason I got this light is, living in Michigan, I want to hunt a rock that we have that's been nicknamed Uperlite, or I should say it's been trademarked Uperlite. And I found out the hard way that you need the correct kind of blacklight to find that rock. The other blacklight I had that I used in my videos where I went hunting with tripwire, and I go hunting all kinds of man-made stuff like fishing gear and all that, is 395 nanometers. Now you say, well, that's only 30 nanometers difference. How can that make such a big deal? Well, I had that same thought process, and I found out the hard way that it does make a huge difference. 365 nanometers is considered long wave, and just 30 nanometers difference, you're getting out of that long wave range. Now, this light, see, it unscrews. You go ahead and you take your charged 18650 and you put the button head or plus side in the light. Screw on your tail cap, and it's got nice little O-rings, so it's somewhat water resistant, and you're ready to rock and roll. You got a push button. Get a push button on and off. It just turns it on and off. That's all it does. And once again, the charger. Now, to give you an idea what I'm talking about, I have a Uperlite here. The correct term for these stones is it's a fluorescing sodalite. That's what this is. It's a fluorescing sodalite. They've just been kind of trademarked as Uperlites here in Michigan. So, and that's James meowing because he knows I'm filming a video. Go on, James. Nope, go on. I'm busy. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the lights here. I am going to leave this ring light on, but I'm going to turn it way down. I guess that's as far down as it goes. Then I'll shut it off. Okay. Now watch this. Look at that. That's just amazing. Now, full transparency, I purchased this stone at a rock shop in Ypsilanti. Now, the reason I purchased the stone is I wanted to see for myself if this light was in the correct range or not. And, well, seeing is believing. It is. Look at that. Looks like lava. It's very cool. So now I know this light is absolutely correct. It's what I've been looking for, and we're good to go. Now, just to show you the difference between these two, this is the light I had originally got. It's a zoom in and out. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a zoom. It's kind of a flood until you get down close. I'm going to show you what the Yooper looks like with this light. And it doesn't light it up very much at all. Now, this is 395 nanometers. Now, you might say, oh, it doesn't look that different. Maybe on camera it doesn't look that different. But between this, let me grab the other light, and this, there's a lot more fire and it's a lot brighter. Go back to the other one. Big difference. Big difference. Going along a beach, I might miss that. I'm not going to miss that. See that? Versus this. Yep. Yes, James, I'm playing with lights in the dark. Okay. So, that's our basics. Now, I'm going to do a hunt. I'm going out to Huron, the Great Lake of Huron. Oh, hold on. I got to take care of the cat. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, I am taking a trip out to the Great Lake of Huron, and we're going to take the Lumenshooter out, and we're going to do a hunt, because I have read that they are finding these guys on all the Great Lakes shores now. They're just not as numerous on Huron, Lake Michigan, Erie, etc. as they are on Lake Superior. Lake Superior is where you go and you're going to find the mother lode. At least that's what I've been reading. So we're going to see if we can find anything. I have went outside and I've set this stone on the ground, and roughly with a fresh battery in here, I can get about 10 feet before, and then I can start to see this glow at 10 feet. So, my advice for anybody that's going to get one of these, get extra batteries, charge them all up, because you don't know how long you're going to be out there. I just so happen to have a pack of batteries. I have a 4-pack right here, and they're all charged. Boom. So, I could probably be out there all night without issue. Another thing you're going to want to get is safety glasses. And not just any kind of safety glasses. These are actually UV safety glasses. Now, why would you want UV safety glasses? Well, if you're going to be out there for hours and hours and hours with this light, you're going to want these glasses. They cut down on a lot of the UV light. UV light can actually damage your eyes long term. That's why so many sunglasses and prescription glasses are actually treated with a UV coating. Now, to give you an idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead Let me see if this will actually make sense. Okay, you can see that. Now when I put this over, that disappears. See how that disappears? Let me turn off this main light. Okay, you see how that's very purple? But when we put this up there, that purple light disappears. You can still see there's a light there, but it's not like it was. That purple and blue light that's coming from this unfiltered light, long-term exposure can be harmful to your eyes. Now, we got the Lumenshooter here. We can see we got some illumination going on. It cuts down and actually enhances more of that shine. Look at that. Alright. So I'm going to put links for both of these items, both the Lumenshooter light and these UV safety glasses. Now, if you wear prescription glasses and they're already coded for UV, you're probably already set. So you won't need the safety glasses then. But the rest of us, well, I'm wearing these. Because like I said, I did a lot more research and I was like, ooh, okay, I'm going out, I'm spending hours and hours and hours out there, I should probably protect myself. Alright, that's enough of me jabbering. Let's get on the road, let's get out to Lake Huron, and let's do some rock hunting. Alright? So I'll see you when we get out on the lake. But before we get on the road, there's just two other things I wanted to do. First thing, I wanted to weigh this light with the battery in it and the little lanyard. So, in pounds, or I'm sorry, in metric, wow, I had it set to metric, 224 grams. In pounds, we're looking at 7 7/8 of an ounce. Alright. Also, I want to talk a little bit more about this light. I'm sorry, there's a few things I didn't cover. It has three, I don't know if you can see that, there's three distinct LED patterns through this filter here. So I'm just going to read you what it says on the product page. The S3 365 nanometer has the power upgrade that a 365 nanometer flashlight so badly needs. It has 3 SMD 365 LEDs with filtered output. S3 powerful Scorpion flashlight blacklight can reveal the stains or fluids which is invisible on the floor or even grass. Black Torch utilizes black filter option lens, pure light color, and clear image of dog or cat urine stain. Lovely. Super bright light is actually 365 nanometers, unlike other cheap 395 nanometer LEDs. Works really well for finding minerals that fluoresce under long wave light. The S3 blacklight can be used for finding pet urine stain, searching for scorpions, and detecting AC leaks. Yada yada yada. Currently on Amazon, it is $39.99 in price. Good aluminum construction. I mean, fit and finish is just gorgeous. Seems to be a very well-made item. Okay, now let's get on the road. We got stuff to go find. Okay, it took me about a little over 2 hours, but we are here at Lighthouse Beach, Port Huron, Michigan. We'll go out there and take a look at the beach, see if there's a lot of stones or not. If there is, do some daytime hunting, and it'll be full dark here in about 2 hours. So I'll be able to check out a few of the other locations maybe pick out which one is best for the nighttime hunt. I'll bring you back when I get out on the beach. Okay, we're down here on the beach and there's a lot of smaller stones. mixed in everywhere. So I kind of like this location. There's a whole bunch of Canadian honkers, and they are just everywhere. They seem pretty chill, but I don't want to pick a fight with them. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. Ducks. Look at all the ducks. And this, I'm going to zoom out here. This is Lake Huron, one of the Great Lakes of Michigan. Man. This public beach is pretty decent sized. It looks like it goes all the way over there. So I'm going to walk its length and look around some more and bring you back if I got something else to show you. Oh, there's a mallard duck right there. Come on, focus. For some reason my autofocus is giving me a hard time. That is a male and a female mallard duck right there. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it starts glitching out when I zoom that much. Alright. Okay, so I came from that end of the beach, walking down through here. And yeah, there's a lot of stones. Not very big ones. You know, they usually don't get much bigger than... I think the biggest stone I've seen here is smaller than my fist. But, looking very promising. I can't wait till dark. I'm definitely hunting this location. But one thing I wanted to show you is standing right here. Look at those waves, how they come in, they ripple and come right against this little peninsula of sand. I think it's kind of cool. I think it'd be really cool to have one of those homes right here on Lake Huron. Very beautiful. Alright, we'll go keep looking. Okay, so I'm heading on my way out after looking at this beach. It's looking really nice, and this squirrel's just chilling here like 10 feet from me. There's squirrels all over the place. There's a black one. I mean, these guys have like no fear of people, but I'm sure people around here feed them. There's a whole bunch of Canadian honkers throughout the park. I mean, out where I live, somebody would have shot one of these guys and put them in a skillet. So yeah. We don't have no black squirrels like this out where I live though, so kind of interesting, kind of different. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then we're gonna go on to my next target up the coast from here and take a look at it, and I'll bring you back when I get there. Okay, this is our haul from the beach. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my bucket before I go to the next spot. Just some unusual stones that I managed to find. This, oh, I'm trying to get in front of the lens. It's kind of washing out. This is a piece of fossilized coral, same as this is a piece of fossilized coral. When I get home, we'll get a better look at all these. But just some unusual stones. I haven't checked any of them against the black light. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Let me dig the black light out here. See if any of them... I'm not seeing anything. I'm hitting them with the black light. I'm not really seeing anything. But then again, I got to be back here tonight to find the good stuff. So let's go to our second location and look at the beach, and I'll bring you back. Okay, this has got to be the smallest public beach in history. It's literally from that fence line right there to right there. It's like 40 feet across. But there's a lot of stones on that beach, so Yeah, I'm gonna hunt it, so I'll be coming back. So now I need to go grab some supplies, and because of course I forgot a charging cable for my camera and it's running low on battery, so gotta go find a charging camera. Oh, wait a minute, I want to show you this. Dang it, I keep getting washed out. Look at that ship through that fence. Look at that big ship out there on the Great Lake. That's awesome. Alright, I'll bring you guys back a little later. Okay, we're back. I came back to the original public beach about 20 minutes or so. It's going to be full dark. I know it doesn't look like that through this camera. This camera's got pretty good light magnification. But I couldn't find a cable for charging. Well, I did find a cable at one place, but I'm not paying $30 for a charging cable. Good God. Not when I can go on Amazon and get one for like $7 or $8. It's insane. But anyway, so I'm back here. I'm sitting here in the park. The gooses, that's the gooses over there. The gooses are still on patrol. And pretty soon here I'm going to go down to the shore and we're going to do some hunting. When it gets dark, I have my UV light and we're going to see what we can find. And I'll bring you back for that. And hopefully we can get this all done without the camera dying. We'll see. What's going on, everybody? So I'm down here on the beach. That is a pretty large ship out there on Lake Huron. Thought you guys would like to see that. And I'm going to show you what it looks like with this this light. As you can see, it illuminates things, but very differently. I'm sorry. There we go. So you can see things. You can see how that rock right there is looking a little different, or that one. And trust me, it doesn't have that color under normal light. I've already had my headlamp on it. I think that's kind of cool. But we're going to leave that one because I've actually found some better specimens. But I think I'm about done at this beach. We're going to go check the second beach. So I'm going to bring you back when we get up there. Alright, everyone. So, made it home from the trip. Not a terribly long trip. It's a 2-hour drive one way. So 4 hours of driving. These are all the stones, or the best examples of stones I found, that react to the long wave light. The 365 nanometers black light. Now I'm giving you a look at them in normal light. None of these stones, with the exceptions of a few, like this is a very weathered Petoskey. I can tell that because I'm a Michigan native, and every Michigander worth their salt knows what a Petoskey stone is. This is also one. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little washed out here. Let me turn that light off. There we go. This is what a Petoskey stone looks like when it's really weathered. You'll see these little cavities. Okay? So, there's a few pieces like that. Here's another one. That's a Petoskey. Okay? But, for the most part, most of these, you'd never give a second look at. You'd walk right by them. They're nothing special. This is a piece of coral, fossilized coral. I believe that's a horned coral. I'm not 100% sure. Here's a piece of fossilized coral. You can actually see some of the grain in it. Okay. You might see that if you're looking for fossils or whatnot. But oh my, let me turn off my lights here, and what you're about to see is going to literally blow your mind. I know it blew mine. So let me shut everything down. Okay, it's nice and dark, and here we go. Look at this. Look at everything. Look at these. These are actually corals. And look how they're lighting up. The camera's not even doing these justice. And everything else has got banding and colors and... oh man. Now that the blue that you're seeing on the black, that's actually lint. Okay? This is a fossil. There's no doubt in my mind that this is a fossil. With all kinds of fossilized, probably plant materials. Right there's a little bit of coral, that kind of crescent shape. Okay? And then these Petoskey's I was showing you earlier, you can kind of see, I'm sorry, I'm getting out of frame there. It's kind of hard to see on camera. I really wish you were here in person to see this a little bit better. Okay, this stone is definitely a Petoskey. And you can kind of see some of the structure. Look at that. But it looks like a regular stone. It's not even weathered like the others. I found that these Petoskey's and these corals kind of have this yellow color to them when they get hit with the black light. Here's a big piece of what I assume was horn coral. Look at that coral. Look at the matrix on that coral. It's just showing like crazy. Okay. Here's another kind of coral. I'm not sure which kind of coral this one is, but you can definitely see it showing through the rock. Okay. Now let me look at that gold banding in that rock. And this just looks like a black rock, but there's all that gold banding in there. Then this rock looks as plain as the other ones, but look at that solid band of material. I mean, I'm not a geologist. I don't know what some of this stuff is. I just think it looks really interesting. Like, really interesting. Like this whole big chunk of coral. Look at that. You can see... you can just see the coral. These show up like crazy on the beach. Same for this. Look at that. That's all coral or some kind of fossil. I know for sure. And it's just crazy. This just looks like a regular stone till you hit it, and it's got that kind of white silver banding in it. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of cool. So then this has got some pretty startling banding. It's not showing up as well on camera as it is to the naked eye right now, but I still think this is the most cool one of them all. Just has all that stuff in it. It's like some big death plate. FYI, a death plate is a large fossilized rock that has a ton of dead material in it. They call it a death plate, and I think that's what this is. Very cool. These are very cool too. Look at all those little dots. That's the tips of the coral showing through. I mean, that's kind of neat. So I mean, finding all these interesting stones, I mean, wow. And this ain't going to be the last time you see me go out looking for stuff. I want to try to do a display and make a little cabinet that I'm going to put these stones in. And I'm going to see if I can get the correct wavelength black light. There goes my autofocus acting up. And see if I can get the correct wavelength black light. And if I can, I'm going to make myself a nice little display here. These are way cool. I mean, just way cool. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with what I found. So, that's pretty much it. You know, this is some of the stones I found on the trip. These are the more spectacular ones. I'm going to try some experiments with some of these and see what I can do with them. And I'll let you guys in on any of the cool stuff I come up with. But that's going to be it for this video. Please like, share, subscribe. God, I sound like those other guys on YouTube now, don't I? Anyway, y'all have a good time, and I'll see y'all later out in the woods.